Hey everyone, Scarlett here with the Special Needs Guidance Group, where we help Florida families navigate the Medicaid waiver program. Today's coffee chat, we're going to answer the question, how do I request a bathroom remodel for my child or loved one? So this is interesting because there are two different scenarios. One would be if you're on the CDC Plus Program, and one would be if you're on the regular waiver program. So let's start with the waiver program. The first thing actually with either of these that you would do is you would contact your waiver support coordinator and talk to them about it and get their input and their insight. If you're on the regular waiver and you're not on CDC Plus, then your support coordinator would look up providers who are certified with APD and put you in touch with one who would come out and do an environmental accessibility assessment, actually. That assessment would generate the dollar amount and the scope of the work, basically. It would be a quote. So then again, if you're on regular waiver, from there, you would only be able to reach out to other waiver providers and you would get 3 bids. So they would complete those 3 bids, and the way APD works is they would pick the least expensive one, so the cheapest one. Now, that being said, I have not had a lot of dealings with having accessibility work done for families. I only had it done a few times as a support coordinator, and I actually had an excellent company. They're still here in Jacksonville, Universal Design Solutions. They ended up coming in and fixing the work for some people, which was extremely frustrating, but they did an excellent job and they were able to fix it. Now, if you're on CDC Plus, it's different. You do not have to use a waiver provider, and so you can get 3 different bids. You would still do the accessibility assessment, and then you would get 3 bids that cover the scope of that work. And again, your support coordinator would then put in for whatever that amount is. They would do a SAN request, and once that funding hit your account, then you could actually use whatever provider you wanted. But if you used one that was more expensive than what was approved, you would be responsible for the difference. So again, not to plug CDC Plus, but to plug it because it is pretty awesome. CDC Plus is the same deal, but you get to use your own provider. And I think when someone's doing work in your home, that means more than anything else, is choosing who does the work. And that is really the big drawback to being on regular waiver in situations like this, because there aren't that many providers, and I don't know how well vetted they are. But if someone is watching this and they're in the situation where they need to do that and you're close to Jacksonville, I would look at UDS. Again, that stands for Universal Design Solutions. They're a phenomenal company, and they do regular waiver and non-waiver work, but they are certified for waiver. So if you like that information or you'd like to hear more, you're welcome to click the link below to subscribe to our newsletter, and we will see you next time.